Hi, this is Claire again, and as always I have drawn the cards in the German version of the video first. We are using Smith Waite as usual or mostly, and as you can see I have picked them all three, so you can see we have coins and coins and coins, or pentacles, or however you call them in English. So this is very grounded, a very grounded time, a time to do practical things, to do real things, so to say, and to yes, to find your core, your center strength, so to say, again. So to get rooted, let's say it like this. I think that's more elegant in English. Let's start with the Six of Pentacles. And this is one of the cards I don't agree too much with the picture, because when you come from Kabbalistic knowledge, and all the people who did these cards, also the Crawley deck and so on, they came from Kabbalistic knowledge, from Western magic, Hermetical knowledge, all of this. When you come from the Kabbalistic side, you know the number 6 and the tree of life is Tiferet, it is beauty, it is balance, it is being in the middle of everything in a good way. It is like yin and yang, and the Asian philosophy are in balance. It is very much about balance, and we see balance here with the scales, but it is very small, and the beggars and the rich men tend to dominate the picture, which is not what this card is all about. It is more about balance. It is about getting what you deserve, and if you did good things, you get good things, and yes, all of the stuff, what goes around comes around. We are here, as with all of these cards, with the Pentacles. So this is about practical matters. This is about job, it is about money, it is about health, it is about well-being, it is about your household, your garden, your house, whatever. It is about everything that is tangible, that you can really do. Yeah. So these cards are also like, yes, in the time to come, until next full moon, so to say, have a look at these things especially. Yeah, sometimes it's good when we think a lot. Sometimes it's good when we are very spiritual and all of this. But these cards are not less spiritual. This is very important. Everything is about your spiritual way. Everything in your life. This is not something that would be detached or away or hovering above your life, so to say. This is in everything you do. At least when you are coming like me from a more shamanic perspective of seeing things, or shamanic is a word for everything and nothing. It's a bit difficult to use it, but you might know what I mean. Yeah, I try to see it in a nature philosophical way, let's say it like this. So we come back to this card. It is about balance. You will achieve good things in all of these practical things I have talked about now. It is about everything falls into its place. I think you have this expression in English too. We have it in German. So the things are aligning. Everything becomes a little bit easier, more fluent. You get, or you can reach your goals, and it is real life. It is not just that you are thinking about it or it would be nice. It is that it really happens, so to say. And when we come to the second card, so this is about getting what you deserve. What goes around comes around in a positive way. Yeah, and it's a wonderful card when you have plans. Spring is coming, at least in our part of the world. So this is really about, yes, I'm going to live again. Yeah, we had many restrictions in Germany. We still have due to the pandemic situation. So this is also about the hope forward for a new life, new living. There's so much life that was not lived in the years that in the past 2 years. So this is really about, yes, I will live my life again. So the next card, the Nine of Pentacles, I'm sorry, it's a 9, of course, is a card about slow progress. We have the little snail here, our little slow snail, but also about fruitfulness. We have all these grapes here, and this lady, hello, she's an how you say in English, like a queen or something like that. Someone from this this part of society. I don't have the right English word now. So she's rich. She's very sovereign. She's very yes, she's classy. This card is, I always say about this card, it's about style and class, but style not in a fashion meaning, but it's about everything in your life, how you approach life, the way you are living. Classy, yeah, centered. She's very centered. She's not rushing. She's not running. She's not grabbing for life or anxious or anything. She's really in her middle, as we say in German. She has here her little falcon and yes, all this fruitfulness. So in real life, it can be a little bit difficult for people to see this card because we like to rush. We like to be hectic. We like to be stressed. A little bit we like it. Yes, and all of this, and then there is this lady, and it feels like, oh, is she boring? Do I have to wait for things so long? Will everything slow down? Oh, how bad, so to say, when you read the cards. So at first, sometimes you really have to say to people, no, this is good, this is calming down, this is really getting in alignment again. Being sovereign again, I hope you use this word in the same way we use it in German. Being content also. It's really being in your center and being classy and being, yes, living with style, with a certain attitude. But not in all these modern ways. It's really about knowing who you are and not rushing and not letting others rush you, but really feeling this is good for myself, this is good for the matters at hand. Okay, I will do this and that, and I won't lose my focus. Yeah, it's much about focus. It's really about being a lady or a man or whatever. I don't know as what you define yourself. And lady not in the old-fashioned way. Yeah, this was very restrictive. Being a lady, so you were forbidden to do this and that and that, and you have to behave or things like that. I don't mean this old way of being a lady, but it is about your inner lady. It is about self-consciousness. It is about, no, you don't fool me, and I won't do everything people demand from me. I will look at myself first. I will find my focus first. I will do what is really appropriate for myself and for the matter at hand. Yeah, it's not about being sloppy or being not doing enough or things like that. This is not the core of this card. It's really about being in your middle and doing things the way that is appropriate, that is natural, that is organic also. Yeah, we have all these many grapes here, so this is very organic. This is very natural. We are also a part of nature, so it's important we look at our nature too and what is good for us as human animals, so to say. Our body hasn't changed much about the last 10,000 years or things like that, and yes, our environment has changed a lot, so we have to have a little focus on that. Yeah, it's not about stressing out about this too. Yeah, this can be the new stress factor, so to say, the new stress, that when you are trying to do everything perfect about relaxing and you are stressing out about relaxing. Things like that happen. I know this from myself. I'm not innocent in that either, but you know what I mean. Many words, one meaning: focus. Yes, on our third card, also the Pentacles, so really a grounding week, or not a week, I'm still with the cards of the week sometimes. It's, of course, it's until next full moon, the time. The Ace of Pentacles, a wonderful card. The aces are always refreshing, they are undivided. So it's the number one. This is not fragmented into many parts. This is still one energy, one stream of energy, so to say. And here our pathway goes out of the garden into the world, so to say. The Pentacles, as I have said before, here in their core meaning, the ace always, it has all the other cards in its belly, so to say, in a way. Yes, but in the classical, Western, magical, when you see it, where the cards are coming from, this card is like the chief of all the other pentacles. So it is fresh, it is undivided, it is a new source of energy, it is new paths, new opportunities in everyday life, of course, and these cards are very much everyday life. It is opportunities, possibilities, offerings, all of that. It's a very positive card, and it is very how we say in English, tangible or touchable, approachable, so to say. So it really becomes true. It's not just things you think about or plan or that would be beautiful. It really happens. This is what I want to say. So a wonderful card for new plans in all of the fields I have said already for the Pentacles. This means your body, your health, your well-being. It means money. It means the job. It means your possessions. it means like a house or your household or your garden or whatever you have, you really have, you own, so to say, what is yours. And of course you have to care for these things. So it's a very good card for self-care in the broadest of meanings. Yeah. When we put all these cards together for the time to come, we see much earth energy, really grounding. If you are, you can also, of course, use this in the spiritual field. It would be about earth-centered ways, nature-based ways, shamanistic approaches, all of that. Yeah, really getting in alignment with nature again, in touch with nature again. You are animals too. Yeah, we are clever animals, maybe sometimes not so clever. It is as it is. So we have to keep in mind that sometimes. Yeah, it really helps. So when we see this card, it is about a time when you get what you deserve. What goes around comes around. It is about balance. It is a wonderful time to approach new projects, yeah, wherever they are. It is very likely that you will encounter people that help you, that support you, that have the same minded, so to say, and that, yes, are helpful in the matters at hand that you are facing. It is a wonderful time to be a classy lady. And you know what I mean by that. I don't mean the old-fashioned meaning. I mean standing in your middle, being grounded. I know standing in your middle is a little bit German English, but you will know what I mean. It is being grounded. It is being classy. It is being a person that has a style, that knows how it approaches life. Really listening to your gut feeling, to your inner voice. Really not fearing being slow. Yeah, don't fear being slow. If the matter ahead allows it, let it unfold in its own time. It's like a plant that is coming out of the soil. So in German we have the saying, the grass isn't growing faster when you are grabbing it and trying to pull it. Yeah, so this is the core meaning of this card, and everything will be more balanced. It will be more classy. You will feel more like a lady or a lord or whatever when you approach it with this mindset. Yeah, so it is much about what is suitable, what is really really suitable for the matters at hand, and not how I am rushing. Maybe you are rushing out of that you are used to rush. Yeah, it is everyday life. Everyone is rushing. You don't question it. I know this for myself too. This card looks so nice, but it can be hard work. Yeah, it can be really inner work, but it is really rewarding. It's worth everything. So this is about becoming a lady or a lord or whatever you would prefer, so to say, being in balance, being grounded, and living with a certain attitude. Yeah, in a good way. Attitude, not in that fashion sense. It's really about, feeling secure, feeling like yourself. Yeah, like a part of nature also a bit. So, to make the long story short, our last card is the card of opportunities, of real opportunities, tangible opportunities, things you can grab. The Ace of Pentacles. This is also a very free card. The aces are very primordial in a way. Everything can happen. These are many opportunities. It's not fixed. It is not in one special direction. It can happen in many ways. So everything is open to you. And as I have said many times now, it is about practical things. So yes, these are the very practical, very down-to-earth cards for the time to come. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you have a wonderful time. And we will see each other next full moon again.